What's okay to steal? Digital goods that are no longer sold or distributed by any other means other than piracy. You wouldn't download a bear. Media, and in particular games that have no longer first party releases and the only way to get them is through third party overpriced sellers. In other words, it is morally just to emulate obscure vidya. I'm not paying £150 for a poorly kept copy of a game just for it to not run on the poorly kept system I had to pay £500 for. Living over a decade in Japan, I've come to the conclusion that umbrellas are fair game. Take an umbrella, leave an umbrella. My first day in Japan, it was raining. We bought an umbrella at a 7-Eleven. A few blocks after we found one open, blowing down the street. I grabbed it and used it for the entire trip. One time Amazon sent me 2 of the same product, but I only paid 4 and needed 1. So I sent the extra back and got the refund. I like to think I stole from Amazon that day. I have had something break on me 46 days after purchase and ordered another. Refunded the first one. Kept the second one. I call that sticking it to the corporate man. Edit. I was outside the 30-day return time frame. I bought a PS4 game recently, Horizon Forbidden West, because it was $5 less and I didn't have to people. It got lost. Amazon told me if it hasn't shown up by such and such day, you can request a refund the following day. I did. Refund deposited back into my account. 2 days later, a new shipping label was created and 2 days after that it showed up at my house. Yeah, I'm keeping this. E-textbooks. I loved when my professors told us to download the textbook from a Google search. Any university textbook really. Honestly, where my fellow corporate office supply kleptos. Don't lie. When I was getting out of the Navy packing up to move, I found about 150 black for official use only pens. I kept 10 and took the rest back to the shop. AA batteries for my mouse. To be fair, a lot of the way happened at work anyway. If you work in an office, you are ethically in the clear to steal office supplies. Those are there for you to use in an office. I don't see anywhere where it says that it's for any one specific office. Adobe products. I'm still using a copy of Photoshop 6 that fell off a truck back in 2000. I hate the subscription model. I'm in my 40s and pirated my fair share of Adobe products over the years. A few weeks ago my teenager was trying to find an old PC game on Steam etc. and couldn't even find a way to buy it. I showed him how to sail a high seas and find it. Today he came to me and said, "Dad, I found cracked Adobe Premiere and got it to work." Don't think I've ever been prouder. Anything from the trash or dumpster, anything. My pop used to work midnights and do some dumpster diving during his rounds. It was usually mostly odd junk. Then one morning he came home with a brand new set of expensive cookware from, let's say it rhymes with Alphalon, and my mom was absolutely ecstatic. Apparently it was worth several hundreds of dollars. But these were just slightly blemished. You really had to look. But they had random scuff marks or small dents, so they couldn't be sold. A few days later, he comes home with a big ass turkey roasting pan and some other smaller accessories. At this point he might as well be Santa Claus according to my mom. Next week, he comes home all bummed out. The company clearly caught on and every piece he pulled out had a hole drilled right through the bottom. We still have those pans, though. I live in a college town and it's insane what the students throw away. Once found an iPad still in the box. I love watching dumpster diving videos on YouTube. It's insane what some stores throw out. Old Nintendo games. If they refuse to maintain their old game systems, then there's nothing wrong with emulating them. Yeah, if you can't even buy a game anymore, there is no ethical argument against pirating. Technically you can track down an old physical copy, but at that point you're only benefiting some reseller, not the people who actually own the rights to the game. Some of my friends think lighters are okay to take when they please. Generic Bics or awesome zippers? Because Bics have no owners. They just migrate from pocket to pocket. Zippers are for life. academic papers and textbooks. The actual authors don't see a cent of it. It all goes to the publisher, who get to charge like $40 to read it once. Oh, and also, in order to submit to those journals, you have to pay for it. For academic articles, if you email the authors, they'll almost always send you their paper for free and be really happy about it too. Your own bike back. This happened to me as a kid. Got my first big boy bike as a present. Went to a friend's house and chained it outside. Not even 15 minutes pass. We walk out. Chain has been cut and bike's gone. I even spotted the kid that stole it right away in the distance. My dad was pissed. But wasn't really my fault. Anyway, spotted some kid riding it a few weeks later near an arcade. I knew it was my bike because the kid that stole it didn't even bother to take off the Venom and Spider-Man stickers that I slapped on it. I was with 3 other friends when I recovered it. So the kid that stole it didn't even try arguing or verbally fight back. He just stood there silently as I told him to give me my bike back. Would that be stealing or recovering? Oof, had my ride of 11 years stolen from me last week. This one stings. The spare from a set of twin babies. I believe they call that triplets. When I had twins, my cousin's wife's mother visited often from China. Offered real actual fucking money for me to give my children to her daughter. Like, chill lady. I won't sell them for anything less than 100k per baby. Have to recoup my costs of pregnancy and delivery related health problems. The picture of a NFT. You don't have to steal it. You can just right click and copy. No harm done. The ducks at a lake. They're free. I have 28 ducks. Nobody tells you this. You can just claim ownership of any animals you want. See a whale? It's your whale. Who's gonna argue with you? What they gonna do? Take your whale? At this point, insulin. From companies though, not from diabetics, that'd be extra fucked up. Expensive textbooks. It's especially frustrating when a university forces students to buy them new because they need to use that code included to get access to a website they will use for 15 minutes one time. After giving birth. Anything in the hospital room that's not nailed down. Mom, please put the nurse back where you found her. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Reddit videos.